Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. With a little problems with the starting of the live episode, we are here. I am here. We are everyone. We are not everyone here, but I am here. And in this episode, I want to continue with the reading my fairy tales for my video series Peter's Fairy Tales. This fairy tale will be interesting, I hope, for you, but I don't care, and we can start right now. Hold your fingers, I'm going to read you. It was a big beautiful planet full of life, in that aliens destroyed themselves in a big nuclear war. The last ship full of aliens left the planet in the last times of the planet. Their leader was a beautiful she-alien queen who was called Sophia, who has gold long hair, red skin and red eyes. He was the most beautiful alien in the galaxy. She didn't want to fight with her parents who died in the war because they wanted to rule every alien in their world. She was a witch with magic powers. Thanks to it, she could change her image, seduce aliens, destroy everything that she wanted. She was a normal young she-alien who wanted to find a new planet for her aliens. Her boyfriend Zorath was the marshal of her army. He was a very strong warrior who was her boyfriend because he wanted to marry her because she was very gorgeous. One day, they discovered signals from the new civilization who lived in a foreign, beautiful planet, Earth. The aliens learned everything about Earth and people. They discovered that the world language of the people is English. They decided to live with people, but they were very shy. One day, the ship broke down and they had to go to East Slovakia. The Queen Sophia discovered Peter's English podcast when she was listening to her favorite English podcasts. She fell in love with me very quickly. She wrote me, "Hi handsome Peter, I'm Sophia. I'm 30 years old. I'm single. I want to be a member of Peter's English podcast community." I was very scared that I have a fan. I discovered that she was a very beautiful and attractive young lady. When she sent me pictures of herself, we started to talk with each other in English. She was very pretty, friendly, sweet, funny and interesting. She wanted to know everything about me. I wanted to record a new episode of my podcast with her. "Hi Sophia, do you want to go out with me and record a new episode with me in my studio?" I sent her a message. "Yes, of course, handsome," she agreed. We met in a noble pub. I was very shy and scared because she was too beautiful for me, but she smiled at me and said, "Hi Peter, I'm Sophia. Nice to meet you. Don't worry, I won't be too fast for you. I want to be your friend and practice English skills with you." Happy guy. I agreed. She was very sweet and good friend, but later she was trying to seduce me. She knew how to seduce me. When she kissed me passionately, a lot of aliens came to me with her leader, who was a very strong leader. He had to be a warrior. "Don't touch my bird, mate. She is my cat," their leader said. I was very scared. "Who are you?" I said. "No questions, Peter. You have to go with me." I had to go with him and his group to their big ship. Then he said, "Sophia was trying to know you, but you wanted to seduce her. I saw everything. You have to fight with me in our big arena." Sophia was smiling. "I was only playing with him. Don't worry, Zorath," Sophia said. I was very shocked what's happened, but I started to listen her voice in my head. "I'm trying to rescue you, handsome. Don't worry and be quiet." Sophia kissed me. Sophia kissed him passionately, but he didn't believe her and said, "I believe you, but he had to be with us because we had to know people more when we wanted to live with them." Sophia was very shocked because she knew her boyfriend. He wanted to fight with Peter in their biggest arena. "I don't believe Zorath. He is very jealous of you. You have to fight with him. But don't worry, I'll find a way how to stop him, Sophia said and kissed me passionately. Sophia discovered that her boyfriend Zorath was chatting with a single mom who has one child. She lived alone with her child and she was very poor. She didn't have any money for her son. She couldn't find any job because nobody wanted to help her. Her family left her when they discovered that she had a boyfriend who was a very crazy boy and she was very gorgeous and naive. Her name was Clara. She had 32. She was a beautiful young woman with one child. Sophia was very shocked and angry how stupid she was. She discovered, thanks to her magic, that Zorath really fell in love with her and she wrote Clara the truth about her new boy. Clara was very shocked at first, but she fell in love with Zorath and she wanted to meet him. Sophia prepared a date in Zorath's room with Clara. Zorath prepared herself very carefully. She looks very attractive. Zorath came to his room and she was very shocked. What are you doing here? Zorath said. I love you and I want to be your girlfriend, Clara said. Sophia came to them and said, I know everything about your chat with Clara. I know that you love her a lot. You don't need to fight against Peter because you want to show your soldiers that you are a strong warrior who can fight for your honor. You can tell everyone the truth. Zorath was very shocked, but very happy that his Clara is with him and he befriended with me. And he befriended with me. I was Sophia's boyfriend, but I cannot tell anyone the truth about her and her aliens. Zorath was Clara's boyfriend and he was good father for Clara's child. The aliens created a kingdom on a beautiful island that countries left for them. The aliens befriended people and told them how to be successful. It was a start of the beautiful friendship, and Peter's English podcast was the first English podcast in that Peter had interviews with aliens. Peter's English podcast was the most famous podcast in the world, and Sophia was Peter's partner in their podcast. One day, Sophia got a message from their parents. She was very shocked and she started to read the message. Hi Sophie, we have stopped the nuclear war, but you have to marry with the son of our former enemy who's a very strong wizard. We know about your romance with a human boy and we don't agree with this relationship. Go home and help us, your parents. Sophia was very happy that her parents can rescue her world, but she was sad that she had to go home without Peter. Peter was very sad too, but Zorath with his girlfriend Clara created a plan how to help Peter, because they didn't care about the difference between them. Sophia agreed with their plan to destroy the prejudice that their parents had about their relationship, and Peter and Clara came to visit a new world and support their partners. Peter discovered that Sophia's planet lived in the middle of ice age. There was a lot of water in big and strong glaciers that were everywhere. Sophia's parents were the leaders of the half of the planet. The other side was the kingdom of their enemies. Peter and Clara met the wizard's son and his girlfriend, who was from Earth too. Peter discovered how to help this planet. We have to warm the planet with our industry. That's all. Peter showed the both kingdoms how to people warm Earth and change the climate of their planet. Countries from Earth helped their alien friends to warm their planet, and the mission was successful. Peter was the main hero of the project, and he started to be a king of the alien planet, and Sophia was his queen. The end. Perfect and very interesting story. What do you think, people? I like it. It can be a big hit. I think that all my fairy tales can be a big hit. but I can be a little more serious. My fairy tales are created for learning English, and I like to do my podcast, and I like learning English and making my fairy tale because it's my hobby, and thanks to it I can change my passive English vocabulary into active English vocabulary. And yes, of course, you can follow me, you can write me, and I want to tell you more about my Peter's English podcast community, where I want to have a lot of real friends. Thanks to them, we can practice our speaking skills in English and have fun. If you want to be my friend in the real world and you want to create my Peter's English podcast community, join me, write me, follow me. Thanks you for your watching, thank you for your listening, and I want to tell you bye bye.